Hey guys, welcome back to another round of War Robots with Pendous. So we are dropping in on Dead City, and yeah, so I'm about to go into work, but I'm trying to get a couple of quick recordings of after the update dropped, after update 2.9 dropped. So if you're on iOS, this update has not dropped yet. It will probably drop the first part of next week, I would assume, or the middle of next week. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. But there's a whole bunch of things that were updated. In this video, I'm hoping actually just to talk about the Punishers. Hello there. I've played a couple rounds with my dock with 4 Columbus on it, and now they have the continuous reload. Jump back. Watch this though. This is this is like my favorite part of the update, is these Punishers. So the Punishers were already solid. I mean, all that happened was a 10% damage buff. So as you can see, that guy was melted. But yeah, so it's just a 10% damage buff. So basically what that means for my Griffin as it is right now is because all of my stuff except for one of the Punishers is level 11. One of them is level 10. One of the regular ones, not the MK2. Look at that. The closer you get, the more damage I do. It's like the new prototype weapon, except it's existed for the entire game. But anyway, yeah, so it's as if the other 3 were level 12 now, if it was, before the update, and the other one is level 11. So it's just like, it's like that, and then if you have level 12, it's, so I did the math and everything on it, you'd be doing 453,000 damage per clip if every bullet was contacting, obviously, but it has a huge damage potential. It already had a huge damage potential. There was just a 10% increase. That guy probably has a trident. Yeah, I was gonna say, with the way that he was running out there, I couldn't see because of his shield, but you can kind of tell just the way that they move and everything. If it was if he had a thunder, he wouldn't have been running out. And but yeah, with the trident, it makes sense. Dang it, I should not have walked this way. I just took tons of unnecessary damage. Are we meching out already? Do we seriously have 2 players out already? It's been 2 minutes. What the heck? Did you see that? Just the little bullet spray that hit that guy, his health just went whoop. It's really funny. If you guys haven't tried it since the update, make sure that you do so. I mean, you guys know that I enjoyed the Punishers already before the update, but yeah, it's just a 10% damage buff now, which just makes him even more powerful. So with my setup right now, it's doing 407,000 damage per clip, which is crazy. So if you think about that, if I fired at someone for like 5 seconds, like if they didn't have a shield or something like that, pretty much any bot in the game would be dead. Like if I was at this range right here, or like this guy's shield, if it had taken 0 damage and stuff, it already blew up right there. But he had already been fired upon and everything. But yeah, like a Galahad shield would take like 5 seconds to break. And so I don't know. I'm not certain that because the developers talked about like adding a like in an article they put out yesterday or today. When was it? I actually got early access to it, so I can't remember when it was put out. Yeah, so they're going to make it so that all of the bullet-based weapons in the game, or they're looking into it anyways, that they're going to do like maybe double damage to shields and stuff. And I think that might be good for the sniper weapons, but I've been thinking about it for like the Molots and for the Punishers and stuff. Like I'm not certain that that's really needed because they can already break a shield with how much damage they can do. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think about it. Dang it. Yeah, with being down 2 players like 2 minutes into the game, there's no way we're gonna win this. Oh, I'll save my death button here. Yep. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely losing this fast, so you know what? We'll put it up anyway, because I thought that was some pretty fun Punisher Griff gameplay. And we talked about some math. You guys like talking about the math? I do that kind of stuff all the time. Like I love breaking down the numbers and everything and where it's going. But anyway, if you guys liked the video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know what else you'd like to see from the update. So other things that were updated besides the Punishers is the Gecko damage was increased, I think, by 20%. And then we have the Orkans. Orkans are increased in damage by 15% to compensate for the other weapons that were buffed, getting their buffs and everything. So there's the CRV pins in Columbus, which now also auto-reload just like the Orkan does. So you don't have to wait for a long cooldown. And yeah, they got a slight damage buff, which I think was a bad idea. Yeah, we'll talk about that more in a future video, but I think it's just going to make it has the potential to make the game even more mid-range kind of thing. And then, yeah, the Pinata was, as you saw in my Griffin there, the Pinatas no longer have a 15-second reload. They continuously reload. And they got a slight damage nerf so that the Orkans are still relevant and worth buying for gold. So there's a few other things that are updated as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys like to see, and we'll keep covering the update stuff. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the really fast loss, and have an amazing day.